That's a good
fuck.
question.
You guys started with BlackBerry. Not the phone. You guys had question.
Oh, right. Need nuts question.
Question.
Mm-hmm. Was that the question that prompted him to squish his berries?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys, just to get you guys rolling, he had given some offhanded comments about Dahlia being called Mudbug when she was younger, as well as Badger's friend left him when he lost his sense of purpose. Two totally candid, normal comments.
Oh wait, is that what Blackberry said when he lost his sense of purpose?
After he squished his berry. I think he said that, yes.
Yeah, Blackberry said that about Badger's friend.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. That changes everything.
Maybe I'm
Anyway,
misremembering.
well, he said it now. Right. So the question that Dahlia had asked, right, was where that card came from, separate from the tarot cards. And Blackberry went through. I think we can only presume it. I don't know if it's confirmed, but the sort of like a path that the person who had the card went through to get to us, and then where they went after. Is that right? They started. Oh god, what was it all? They started in a grand city, really big city with vaulted roofs.
Mhm.
Went on to. What was after that?
It was a rustic town.
Yeah, a
With
rustic
an
town.
evil.
Yes,
Oh,
a town
evil?
with great evil.
Red evil.
Yes, red evil, and a city
Ah.
full of specters as well,
Red
with
evil.
singing.
Communists.
And then there was the town with specters, you said, right? Yeah.
Yes, and then he also
Singing
heard
there.
singing.
Yep.
And then what was it? The Venturi League after that?
Yeah, Venturi Fancy Pants house with guards.
Yes. Which we later realized, I guess Romer later realized when we heard it the second time, it was the house belonging to.
Yep, sorry.
Begin with a V. Oh no, it sounds like Terasi. Terasi.
So yeah, Teresi or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Teresi. Yep.
Yes.
Good job remembering.
Thank you.
So that you get one cookie.
That's a lead. And then after the Venturi League, I think it was the festival, right?
Glendaween, and then the tournament.
Oh, which yeah, we were also in Glenween, and then the tournament, and then after the tournament was when Blackberry stopped mid-sentence, reached up, plucked a berry from his head, and squished it, and forgot everything prior to meeting us, or not prior to, after meeting us. Oh no, because he even forgot meeting us. That's right.
Yeah, he lost like the last half hour, 45 minutes, basically.
Yep. Didn't even remember walking up to us. So, we didn't like that. So we got another reading. We had to kind of pry it from him. Do we have to answer another question in order to get
You
that?
did have to answer our lore quiz question, except it was easy. Because you guys had it half answered, if I recall correctly, the past time.
Yeah.
I think it was. No, it was.
There's something involving the
what
Echo
does
King.
past stand for? What does past and past team stand for?
Oh,
Kirsty
that's right.
found it in her notes.
Parisian Adaptive Surgical Strike.
Yeah, Kirsty loaded that. I think you had it written somewhere, right?
Yeah, I had it written in my notes. So I think I was looking at it the week before, so I remembered where it was. So
you had it written in your notes.
Excellent.
Roma had it written on her brain.
yeah, she
Don't
just
do that. Don't write things on your brain. That's bad for the brain.
9 out of 10 doctors do not recommend it.
Tattoo in your brain.
Yeah.
So Blackberry did another reading. We asked more questions as he sort of went through the different stages, but he didn't recall or soul read the final place a second time. So we don't know where that is. But we did the first time he read it, need to do sanity saves, which we all passed easily.
Easily. Right.
Yeah. No one lost sanity, at least.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's unfortunate. What else was asked before Blackberry finally left to continue his walk?
His random stroll through the woods.
Mhm.
Anything?
Having a good time, having a good time.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
That was about it. We really just wanted to try and get re-go at the other one.
Yeah. So, Blackberry continued on with his walk. I feel like we made good friends with him. Then he squished his berries. So now we're just kind of acquaintances. Oh well.
Honestly, he comes off as a type that you can't really be bad friends, so that's positive.
True.
Yeah.
Haley at some point did return with Declan,
Blackberry.
right?
Yep.
And no sign of her loot, right? Or not
Harp.
loot.
All right.
God.
They grabbed it. They grabbed it.
Yeah, just defaulting. But did they hear the trumpeting?
Not at this point, no.
Oh no, that was
That was
later
at,
on.
yeah, I was at Panda session.
So we went with Haley to meet a fellow named Big Bug,
Big bug.
who, contrary to the name, is a normal size bug that can become Big Bug.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's normal size, but she's still pretty big.
Short.
I consider that accurate name. Anyway, we continued on.
Compared to you guys height-wise, he is small, but compared to an actual insect, he is huge.
He is a little bug.
Anything happened on the way to Big Bug? I feel like-
Something
Wait.
happened before we set off. So Roma found out she was
Yes.
cursed or had hold person on her, I guess, for the crone.
Yeah, because she asked for a
Which-
minute of your time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so mad at that. I'm so mad at that. I should have seen it
Well,
coming.
you agreed.
I know, it was just, yeah.
So we need some kind of shaman or warlock or
Yeah,
esoteric
Arcanist
healer or
or
something
Witch
like that.
Doctor or, yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Something to that effect that can remove this, because not
Yeah.
exactly a curse. That's a bit of an understatement for it.
Yeah, it's essentially, it's just
Something
like hold
deeper.
person, isn't it? And it can take place over a minute. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
10 rounds
it's
of
like
10.
a-
Divide
like
it up however she wants.
More like a hex.
Yeah. And it can just be like brought in whenever, like it doesn't have to be the full minute. It can just be like that turn or something.
Yeah, 10
Which-
6-second increments if she wants to.
Yeah, which I mean,
Great.
fun.
Very
Yay, love that. So, yeah.
The other thing that happened on the way to Big Bug was Dolly recounted a story of when she was a little bit younger back at her tribe. When she was set to protect some cargo with some fucking goblins, and some boars showed up.
Like. Did I saw them out?
Total goblin death. Though
Oh.
one of them did manage to subjugate or befriend, ally themselves to the big boss, Big Boars. And he and the
Yeah, they
other
didn't die though, right?
goblin boss.
They
No,
ran away.
Yeah, they left.
Yeah,
Um,
there's two of them.
Talia did get a helping hand from L'Autre Vue. That she remembers that, right? Well, yeah, she knows she got help, but she doesn't remember what happened when L'Autre Vue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would have
after
gotten
Lutrivu took over.
the recount of what happened afterwards from your tribesmen.
Right.
So there's like a certain point in this recounting where you know 100% of it to be true up until blank point. And then after that, you're relying on secondhand testimonial.
Like, I don't know.
So yeah.
But then we went back to the present and continue on to meet Big Bug, who is a big bug and is really good at finding things. the things he prefers to be given or to find are, what is it? The things that are ephemeral, but
He values
temporary.
things that are useful, sentimental, ephemeral, which lends to sentimentality. That sort of stuff.
Gotcha.
Unique things. Helpful things. Smile.
So, of course, in order to find Haley's harp, I almost said trumpet, he requested something like that as payment, which we did end up settling on a song from Lady Aurelia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We took that and ran away with it to go find the harp. What was it? After he left, we also grilled Badger a bit about his friend Dax, right?
Brax.
Brax. That's it.
Brax.
Dexter.
Dexter Morgan.
No.
Badger's the Bay Harbor Butcher?
Which insert somewhere in the conversation now that we know, or now that I have now heard that Blackberry said because he left because his purse was fulfilled. Oh wait, no, that's right. He didn't,
Fulfilled.
I keep forgetting. He didn't fight Badger in real life. He fought
No.
somebody.
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
So,
just
never mind.
substitute himself in.
Yes, it's still
Yeah.
a mission. Never mind.
Mystery.
Because I was thinking, if Badger beat him, then maybe he was like, he doesn't need me anymore. He's a badass boxer guy. But no, that's not what happened. Let's see. I'm getting fuzzy here. So if someone else wants to take over,
It's pretty close to the end.
yeah. But I know Big Bug came back at some point, right?
You paid it back her heart.
And
he
the
found
reason he
the
found
harp,
it was
yes.
because he was wandering about, happened to hear the sound of a trumpet, and looked over, and oh, it's over in that direction.
Oh yes, yeah. There's a trumpet. Oh yeah, and also before he left, he proposed. Well, if you don't have anything to trade, maybe you can do me a favor and go to the ants or the bees. Which one was it?
The Bee Kingdom.
Yeah, the bee kingdom. I want to go there because they want to,
Schmooze me.
What do they want?
They want to
Tyler?
fuck me.
Or fight him. It depends on
This little guy.
which.
The two Fs.
Frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frenzy and Flame. The two Fs. May chaos take the world. So, anything else?
She got booted.
Enjoy that.
Badger is
Um,
able to write a 25-word message into her book as well.
Now that she has her,
Yes, now
not
that she
into
has
her
her heart.
book. You'll just be telling it to her, and then she'll be
Okay.
sing-song sending it.
She's
The
throwing
big bad in the mist is also awake now.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
that
yes.
yet.
Oh, fun.
It might be. It might. Might not be. I don't know. Schrodinger's bog beast. If I put a radioactive perch aspect and a bog beast in the middle of a dark swamp that you can't see into, what happens to the bog beast?
Oh my god.
What
Anything
happened
else?
to the bog beast?
Not a big plot point, but something I'm going to bring up so I don't forget. Dahlia does want to trade with Big Bug.
Boo.
We'll get right into it. So, speaking of getting into it, allow me to remind you all what you had last heard. Bimo, pull out the trumpet, please.
Toot.
Bimo, go to an Italian countryside and pull out that trumpet.
Play that honky trumpet, white boy.
Play that funky trumpet, wet boy.
Show this line. You say you're playing, but I don't hear any. Oh, there you go. This, what might be joyous and melodic trumpet music played inside a dark swamp in which you cannot see even more than a foot away of you if you were in the depths of its caustic mist. It doesn't sound the same, you know? As you guys hear this trumpet song echo from far away, it does send a shudder across you. Not in any magical, necessarily supernatural way, just how weird and out of place it sounds. The song goes longer that time. I thought it was only like 45 seconds. Nonetheless, though, you guys hear it echo out, and immediately Eva begins to ascend a tree, one of the larger trees nearby. And Mercer stands aside, even closer to Aurelia, in case this is the very obvious heraldry of something more wicked this way come. But as the song comes to a close, nothing happens. 10 seconds pass, 30, a minute, a couple minutes. Nothing seems to emerge out from the bog itself, nor does anything come from behind you guys from the east. Deeper into the Vesperwood, but away from White Breath Bog. A silence, dare I say, has befallen the swamp. The croaks of frogs and toads, the skittering around of other swamp-dwelling denizens, the buzz of dragonflies, and even that glass-like chittering shimmer of those spectral schools of fish all grows quiet. And it stays that way for a good bit of time. You guys are not obliged to hold for a whole 10 minutes, but it is a whole 10 minutes before the sounds of swamp life return back. Let me put on some of that laugh back in here. Here you go. Here's some swamp. Here's some swamp laugh back to you, straight from Red Dead 2.
That just happened. You can say that.
Yeah,
I
you
was about
fucking
to
better
ask. I will make a quick roll for Eva as she turns her scope to the center of the swamp.
And then she puts it down and looks at us and she goes, "You're gonna want to see this."
They changed the sheet again.
What?
Why is everything black and white? Like, where's my boxes with color? What the fuck? Why is this all black and white?
I see.
Is this just what it looks like? And my monitor before was just so shit, it didn't show properly. Oh, that's weird.
Your monitor was just making up colors for you.
I could have swore like the boxes for like the saves and stuff, those were like colored, right? Now it's like a black and white checkbox. Yeah, well, I'll get used to it. Now I'm gonna do a choice. So she has a scope, so that gives her advantage, but she has disadvantage because it's hard as fuck to see. What's her favorite terrain? Or actually, not favorite terrain, she has the other one.
What's the other one?
The Depth Explorer stuff. 19.
Oh, right.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
So important. I was gonna say, you're gonna want to see this bit, but no, I'm not gonna do it.
You can't commit that hard.
What I will do though, this is what we call random storytelling.
Oh, random.
Okay, well, maybe not so. And maybe okay. Well, can one of you roll against the 93 I rolled? Yeah. This isn't the first time I'm like, yes, random divergence, and then the dice is like 97. And I'm like, all right, so 3%.
Not random, I guess.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, roll 20.
73.
Okay, so on a 73 versus a 93, a clear margin of 20, Eva turns her attention through her scope to look at the heart of the bog, getting quite successful, apparently. Being able to barely eke out through the heavy haze of it all. She eventually reports back. Well, the good news. It doesn't seem like the beast in the middle of the swamp stirred from that performance. Fortuitous. Or a trap. Bug like chitters. What was that?
The trumpet?
Yeah. Is that with you?
No.
No.
Against us, actually.
Oh. That's probably the butthead that threw my harp in the swamp.
High probability.
Yeah, I think it was actually right.
Unless there's two trumpet playing assholes out there.
Well, it did have two faces, right?
I don't know, did it? I didn't actually get to see it.
According
It's
to
Physically.
sort of a split personality.
Right, sort of. I was about to describe a character that doesn't exist. Never mind.
the trumpeter in the bog sang to the big bug is one of what we call the apostles.
Huh?
Does the name Deathwing mean anything to you?
It does. He nods.
So you know that Deathwing is a very bad entity, being?
I know Deathwing as a guardian of the Witch Queen's domain in the beyond.
Oh.
Evil, probably, but it's never done anything here in the Betwixt.
Right.
Not as far as anyone remembers, at least.
Well, it seems like crunch, crunch, crunch.
Immediately.
Not constant. The like instant like stopping. All right. Anyway. Well, I guess that makes sense. Seems like the worst crime of his apostles we've seen so far here in the Betwixt is being a butthead and throwing a harp in the bog. That's more mischievous than evil. But where we're from, Deathwing is out to take lives. Innocent lives.
Oh.
And his apostles are helping. One of his apostles almost burnt our friends alive. Bad business.
That is troublesome. He nods, looking away.
Insight check?
Ron's it.
That is not troublesome. That's base as fuck.
I'm the Wicker Man.
Do I have any assistance?
Irina can assist you.
Cool.
Firebug.
Oh, needed it.
Oh, yeah, he did. It's an interesting thing to parse off of Big Bug.
BB.
It's... how to say... He understands the concept of mortality. He understands the concept of death. But he's not as... how to say... in this land, this storytell land, it does seem he's a bit disconnected from how genuinely threatening it is to die.
Mm.
So when you say lives are at stake, he's like, that's bad. But it's more of an agreement with you that is bad. I understand that it's bad. But he does not like an advocate on your behalf, if that makes sense.
Yeah. He understands that death is like
Bad.
the end.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can equate it to a cessation of existence, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, as long as not looking away, like, how do I tell them that Deathwing's my guy?
I tell them I will
I
stitch them the
sell
fuck
him
out.
dope.
That is my boy. You are speaking ill of.
I sell him bird seed. No, it's not that bad.
Bird nip.
There's this weird like again, he has like this alienation from death, or at least the effect it has on mortals, as well as he feels a bit bad that he has such like differentiation from you, or he's just like, I can't empathize. Literally cannot empathize. Sorry. They're Canadian of them.
Do you want to ask BB about anything about Deathwing? I mean, if he knows about him, knows of him, might have some insight. I don't know what I would ask.
Might as well ask him something.
BB.
I mean, let the DM decide. Is there anything you can tell us about Deathwing that might help us find him? Maybe stop him.
I doubt that. Deathwing is very ancient, older than I would say most people of the Vesterwood, and certainly of the Betwixt. Of the Beyond, however, I doubt so. He is new to them. He rubs his insectoid hands together, like pondering, like, How do you know Deathwing? Know of Deathwing?
In the lands where these few are from, gesturing towards the Eulonians, he's known in folk tales.
He nods at that.
True to his ancient nature, he has always been a sort of... Does the term boogeyman mean anything to you?
He shakes his head.
A scary story to tell children.
Oh.
Don't
A grim-
be bad, or Deathwing will...
A grim
teach you
tale.
his talents. Yes, a grim tale.
That is... There are many creatures that would hail from grim tales. Some very rarely here in the Betwixt. He gestures at Blight Breath Bog. But many in the Beyond.
Oh. Do you, as a denizen of the Betwixt, fear the Beyond and its inhabitants?
He thinks of it for a second. Some moments pass. Does the bird fear going into the water?
It knows better than to try.
He nods at that. Exactly. I have no fear of the Beyond, for I have no business in it. It would be a waste to ponder all the fears from the Beyond. There are some that do come through. Ones that can travel between the lands like you would, with their 2 legs or wings or what have you. But they often keep to themselves on some business or some such. So I have no fear of the Beyond. But if I were wise, I would. If I were in it. Deathwing is one such being. Able to traverse the Betwixt and the Beyond.
At will.
At will, he nods. At behest of the Witch Queen. But she has seldom given him orders as of late. At least as far as I've seen him. Or heard of sightings of him.
Just noting this down.
Okay.
What else could he help us with? Oh, have you seen his crosses around? Are they crosses? Is that
I mean, that's a good way of
Perches.
calling them. They're perches, yeah.
perches? Yeah, his perches around, coming from the
I-
ground.
He nods. I have. Happenstance, really, though. They are invisible to the eye, unless one gets close to them. Very close to them. At which time the bird upon it will peck at you. He rubs the back of his head. Learned that one the hard way.
It didn't peck at us.
That's because we have one of these. We can also see it before we got close. Dolly holds up the fetish.
An icon of the beyond.
Ah, so that's the sort of aesthetic we can expect.
One such. I would be careful showing that around here in the Betwixt. You will invite superstition amongst a realm of superstitious people.
Good to know. Find somewhere to hide it on her.
Not he like shakes his head. Maybe that was a misstatement. He thinks how to say it. We are some of us are aware of what we are, beings from somewhere else, distant from just without you guys, mundane lands that behold us in such fantastical regard. We are beings born of superstition.
I was about to say, one would imagine you are all very just superstitious.
He nods at that. Exactly. I would still be careful showing it around, but to the right stitious people, it might be helpful. They might be able to point you the right way. Sending folks on their merry way is a common thing culturally here in the Vesper Road and the Betwixt. To settle in one territory is stagnation. Nothing wrong with putting your anchors in somewhere, so long as you're mindful of your neighbors.
Is that why Blackberry is so insistent on walking?
No, Blackberry just likes walking.
Okay.
He has a bushel grove of other berries somewhere. I don't recall exactly where off the top of my head.
Are they?
Are they like him?
Yes, he nods.
no,
Blackberry,
there's more.
blueberry, raspberry, boysenberry, strawberry.
I really want to go visit these berry people.
They can also.
No, we don't.
Okay, a different time.
Never, actually, I think. Maybe.
Yep.
Yes, never.
Are they all capable of his feats of divination? That's my understanding. Blackberry is the better one of them, but he might have some equals or betters amidst his berry family. It's more like a genome, but whatever. Never slaps Mercer. Shush.
What is it? What is a genome?
Nomen genes.
My gnome really be dreaming up here.
So, anything else you guys want to ask? Big Bug.
Uh,
I mean, kind of. I'm gonna trade with him.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're pondering questions. You take the time to just approach Big Bug while everyone else is ruminating and group huddling like, okay, well, let's ask.
Big Bug, do you think they were talking about me?
No, I think they're talking about me specifically.
No, we're just making weird noises.
Oh yeah. Big bug.
Okay, now they're talking about us technically.
Ah, damn. That's not what I wanted at all. No, she's probably just wearing it, but she'll take off her, her old alchemy bag that has since been, all of her stuff, rather, has been transferred to the new one. She holds it. You take sentimental things, right?
Useful above all, but sentimental is good as well.
Well, this is both. It's a bit old, but it still works. I got a new one, and I think you'll probably find more value in it than anyone else would. If you want it.
You begin to hand over your old alchemy bag to Bug, who is like half your height.
Yeah.
Not only are you tall, but he's short, so yeah, he's like half your height. So you have to crouch, like kneel or crouch down to give it over to him, and he
Yeah,
takes
she
it
crouched.
graciously. And as soon as you both like are in not in contact with one another, but are both like holding to the same article, you see his antennae begin like flicking, like they start flicking around. And once he receives fully the your bag, he looks down at it. He doesn't have a face capable of facial expression. It's literally impossible for insects. But he does speak a little bit with his eyes as well as his antennae. You see this sort of very keen focus given to your bag. This has been with you for quite some time.
Almost my whole life.
I see. He closes his eyes. A peninsula. Swamp. A grand, monumental, divine tree that offers shelter and execution all the same. He cocks his head a bit. He doesn't have ears, technically, but as if he was listening to something with one of his antennae. I hear a family gathering. Many gatherings. Camaraderie. Revelry. Harsh words and arguments. Repaired and repaid. Harsh lessons. Rewards for learning. And then quiet. He opens his eyes and looks to you. Stares at you for several silent seconds.
She
All the
watches
while,
him.
He chitters, but doesn't like nothing carries through the telepathic connection. He just his mandibles just move. Just,
Right, like he's not saying anything, but just the mechanical motion is making noise.
exactly.
She stares back at him, also reminiscing on her own memories of what he could possibly be hearing when he describes, the various sounds.
It doesn't take a high insight to tell that he, and I guess all denizens perhaps here, the Betwixt, are capable of soul reading. Blackberry is just really powerful at it. Like, he just does it so candidly and easily. Whereas Bug just soul read you only upon receiving a sentimental object in contact with you.
She'll
He's
say that.
capable nonetheless.
That was a soul read just now, wasn't it?
He nods. I am able to read many items, hear about their last owners, how they're discarded or used. It is rare that I get one where the owner's still here, alongside it. He looks down at your bag now, turning his gaze away from you. Are you sure?
Might I see what you have to offer in return before I say yes?
He nods. Certainly. He hands it back to you and then fishes around in his own haversack that carries impossible dimension to it as he pulls out. It is a... What's this? Well, mechanically, it is a set of alchemy tools, alchemist supplies. In its make and model and dimensions of it, it's semi-similar to yours. It is also a wisdom-based alchemy set, but the materials and the make of them are, how to say, hyperbolized, exaggerated in certain respects on the spectrum of crude to versus technologically advanced or well-crafted implements. For example, your original kit is more uniformly of like a tribalistic design befitting your origin. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain pieces that are better crafted, certainly, but there's no piece of it that is outlandish from your homeland.
Yeah.
His is not that case. Some of his are equally crude in their make, perhaps crafted by his own hands or that of other, denizens here in the Vesper Woad. But then you see other implements alongside it, which are definitely not from here. Not necessarily saying they're from the mundane or the beyond, but they're just not from a forest environment, like from a more civilized zone, right? So this is like almost like what you would have seen in Arnie's kit of like, fine alchemical apparati and things like that. Still useful in the practice of wisdom-based alchemy in a different way, but useful nonetheless. So it is almost like this like smorgasbord kit, implements from different places, arrays. Truly a scavenger's alchemist kit.
Okay.
You have a plus. You have a +1, right, on your kit?
Let me try and open my sheet. I've been trying and it makes me reload the page when I do, but we'll see. Just opening.
Okay.
While we're waiting for this to open, she will say, pardon me if I've already asked, but do you dabble in alchemy?
Not particularly. I've tried my hands at it a couple of times. A few times, actually. I'm knowledgeable enough to do some rudimentary things, but certainly not enough to do anything of value, of compensation, or otherwise. My crowning achievement thus far was a bottle which I could shake to make myself warmer. But it would only last an hour.
But that's still helpful over not having it.
It is, but gathering the materials for it is squandering the same amount of time I'd be warm with it.
That's true.
I've travels to attend to, so I never put much stock in alchemy.
And it's difficult. In that same vein, you wouldn't have, I guess, any knowledge to parse to me about how things react in this world.
He shakes his head. He shakes his head. No, I would divert such questions over to Haley. She is knowledgeable in the ways of alchemy, and she is far and well-traveled. Equal as much as myself, perhaps more. Although, he looks away, like towards Haley's direction. She's talking to Oliver and Olivia. Turns back to you. Though I'm sure her uncle has many protests about it.
She seems to be the type